Teacher tech tip using the class notebook and Teams. Teams can be pretty intimidating, but if you are a Microsoft district, you have access to a very powerful tool within Teams, and it's called the class notebook. I'm not going to show you how to set up the notebook because there are lots of tutorials available online that gives you step-by-step instructions. But what I am going to do is I'm going to give you a crash course on why you should be using it because there are some great features in there. And now before you wig out, I just want you to know you can do it, and so can your students. I essentially went paperless with my 5th grade special ed students in math last year. And it only took us about 2 weeks to really get the hang of it. In my special education class, we used it as our digital binder because I was over binders, like over it. Dropping them, everything falling out, putting it back in, leaving it, losing it, breaking it. I was just done. So when we went digital, it was so much better. The class notebook is set up literally like a binder. It's got tabs and everything. You can also customize those tabs to match what you guys do in class. For example, we had a morning work tab, we had a notes tab, and we had a classwork tab. There are also 3 static tabs included in your notebook. One is the collaboration tab. That's where students can all work on the same document, the same page, the same whatever you push out. And you can see it all in real time. There's the content library, which is read-only. It's great for notes, it's great for displaying student work, it's great for daily instructions, and students can't manipulate that. And lastly, there is a teacher-only tab. That's like my rough draft tab. I would create assignments in my teacher tab first and then push them out. There's also a welcome to class notebooks page that I kept for my students because that's where I posted everything we were doing for the week, Monday through Friday. Another feature I used often was the draw feature. If your students have devices that are like the tablet and the laptop, then the draw feature is so amazing, especially for littles. My students really struggled typing, so I ordered a classroom set of super cheap stylus pens from Amazon. And then I taught them how to toggle over to the draw feature using their pens to write their answers on top of the worksheets I would post in or any other assignment that I pushed out to them. And they felt super cool. It's very engaging because they had their own little pen on their own device, just like Miss Bennett. And speaking of the draw feature, there's a rainbow tool option. I know that sounds silly, but the kids love it. So when I was going through looking at all the stuff they had done, I would use the rainbow tool to post their feedback. Never underestimate the power of a colorful, amazing pen. But seriously though, the draw feature allowed me to write feedback right on top of their assignments super fast, just like if they were actual worksheets in my hand. Except I didn't have to keep up with all the papers. And last on this video, you can add teachers to have access to your notebook. This is really helpful when I got a student in the middle of the year who was not on my caseload. I was able to easily give that teacher access so she could see what her student was doing. I know this was kind of long, but I didn't even touch the surface on the amazing features in the notebook. So let me know if there's anything else you want me to go over or any tutorials you want me to do.